Well, good morning, everyone, on this Monday. Hope your week is off to a terrific start. Temperatures are certainly not off to a terrific start. It's only 25 here in Lima. And elsewhere, we find numbers ranging from 25 to 28 degrees across the area. So certainly a cold start and a little below normal out there, and everybody is below the freezing mark. Now, satellite and radar does show that we are dry and, for the most part, clear across the area. Now, as we zoom on out to the east, there's just some lake effect snows that are moving through Pennsylvania all the way through to New England. We don't have to worry about that. What we do have to worry about to the west is this little area of clouds right now that's not really producing anything in the way of precipitation across Iowa and Minnesota, but it will be strengthening and give us a chance of some precipitation as we head on through the late overnight hours tonight, but especially during the day on Tuesday. So we'll show you this on our Skycast as we work our way through your Monday. Temperatures by 11 o'clock will be right around that 40-degree mark. And as we go through the afternoon today, here's your high. I think this might be a little bit overdone. I think we're looking at 45 to 48 for a high today, despite the bright sunshine. So certainly a cooler day than what we would expect at this time of year. And then as we go through the overnight, the clouds begin to increase and temperatures will drop down through the 40s into the lower to middle 30s. And then as we get towards 5 o'clock, look at this. Snow or a wintry mix could develop briefly before it quickly changes over to all rain tomorrow morning, and the rain could briefly come down heavily at times through the morning hours tomorrow. But the good news is that by about noon or 1 o'clock tomorrow, that rain should push off to the east and leave us dry. But there is a little bit of a price with that, because with the clouds and the rain there, temperature's really not going to go very far, and we're going to be stuck in the lower 40s for a high tomorrow, which, unlike today, is well below normal. So if you are planning to go for a jog this afternoon, you're going to be absolutely fine in terms of both sky coverage and rain. It will be a little bit on the chilly side, though, so just grab a light jacket or something like that, and you'll be absolutely fine, especially since the exercise will help to keep you warm during the day today. So 46 overall is your high today, with sunny skies and temperatures seasonably cool. We'll call it about 4 to 5 degrees below normal. And then tonight we drop things down to 34 with mostly cloudy skies for the entirety of the overnight until early tomorrow morning, like 5 a.m. or so, when we could briefly see a wintry mix developing, changing very quickly over to all rain. Certainly nothing to worry about there. And then morning showers expected tomorrow, and then afternoon clouds, and highs likely will be limited into only the lower 40s, so certainly not the warmest of days. But as we move beyond tomorrow, we do start to moderate temperatures as we head towards the end of the week. Unfortunately, Friday does not look like a particularly good day, as showers are likely through the entirety of that day before we do dry things out in time for the weekend and into early next week. Temperature-wise, we look to be within a few degrees of average on both sides for the entire period. And then an early look at Thanksgiving does look a little bit cooler than this, but we will certainly be keeping an eye on it moving forward. Holly and Chris.